So this is the image that we got. Alright, the next thing that we're going to do is I'll select the move tool, okay, this tool, and I will just drag it to my artboard like the file which I made, okay, which is untitled one. The title of the file is untitled one. I'll drag it and put it over here. Okay, so this is what you got. Alright, you just drag this image to untitled one, okay, and placed it over here. Alright, so placing the layer over here, we'll get it above all the layers that we previously made, the planets, the ellipse of the planet, and even the background. Okay, so you can see I'm just going to rename this layer. To rename it, you have to double click it, okay, and I will just say it is planet texture. Okay, I'll press enter on my keyboard to rename it. So it's renamed, and this is our ellipse and this is the background. Okay, now why this planet texture is coming over the ellipse and background? Because it is placed at the top. Okay, this is the topmost layer, so it will come at the top. You will be seeing only this. To get rid of this, I'm just going to right click on the layer. Okay, I will select create clipping mask. If you remember, in the Adobe XD tutorial, I told you that clipping masks basically to use to make the image in the form of the shape which is just below it. Okay, so this image will get in the form of this ellipse which was below it. Okay, as ellipse 1 was just below this texture, so it will act as a mask for this ellipse. Okay, so next thing that we're going to do is, you can see over here there's a lot of white part and a lot less of this blue part. Okay, so it's not acting as we want it to. All right, so you can see it is not in the form that I want it to. All right, now if I want this to be if you see over here, first of all it's orange. We'll deal with that orange thing later, but you can see that over here there is much of texture, but over here it's plain. All right, so what we're going to do is we'll click on this planet texture layer. Okay, we'll hit Control T or Command T on our laptop, so our basically this image gets selected. Okay, and now if I try to drag it around, the texture will change. Okay, this is with respect to the image that we made the clipping mask of. Okay, now you can see over here my cursor is changing to rotating options. Okay, so I can even rotate the layer. All right, and I will make it such that there's some texture and majority of the part is white in color. Now I'll hit this tick mark over here which says that I have committed the transform. Alright, so I rotated the layer a bit, okay, so that some of the texture comes along in the planet. This much part is done. Okay, now the next part is to add color of it. Okay, to recolor it. Now to recolor it, I'll be copying the values from the poster that I made earlier. Okay, so basically just let me take some orange color. I'll show you what's the value of the color so that you can follow easily. Alright, so for this thing, as it is blue in color, we have to change the color to orange. So what we're going to do is, we'll click on this planet texture, the name of our layer. We'll go to this option down over here, which is add a layer style. You see over here there are various options to delete the layer, all right, to create a new layer, to create a new group, to create a new fill or adjustment layer, or to add a mask. Okay, now I am going to select this option, which is to add a layer style. All right, so I have now adding the layer style. I will head for this color overlay option over here. Alright, and what I'm going to do is, you would see over here the blend mode. Like basically, first of all, a new dialog box will appear, alright, to select the layer style, and then the blend mode is set to normal. I will change the blend mode to color. So you can see I've changed it to color, and now our planet becomes grayish in color, right? Even this looks good, but we want to make it colorful. All right, we want Mars. Okay, SpaceX wants Mars. So now I'll change the color from white. I'll click on this white colored rectangle. Okay, by default, I guess even in your laptop you will get white or black. All right, to change the color to some other color, we'll just click on this rectangle. Okay, now there's a scroll bar over here having many colors, and I'm just going to scroll it a bit upwards to get the orange shade. And now you can see my cursor turned into the circle. As I hover on these colors, I'll click some shade of orange which looks good. I will try to get some reddish orange type theme. So I guess this seems good. So you can copy the value of this color. This is FA5224. This is FA5224. I'll click on OK. Alright. If your opacity is less, so set it to 100%. Alright. Change the blend mode to color. We did it already. And the color is being set to orange. Now I'll click OK over here. Alright. So this is done. Our planet thing is done.